on the flow, baby. Can I tell you something? You's a pro. I'ma throw it up and let it flow, I'ma throw it up and let it flow. Cash money in the air, fall slow, baby. Can I ask you something? Drop it low. I'ma throw it up and let it flow.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Sean Young, Timeshare Sales Mentor. The other day somebody asked me, they said, Sean, what is it about you that makes you keep going? What is your why? And I said to him, well, I want to make money. And the guy said to me, he said, well, I don't think it's only about money because you have a lot of money. So he says, think deeper. So I said, well, I want my family to be taken care of. And he says, okay, so is your family taken care of? And I said, yeah. He said, okay, so that's not your why. So think deeper. And I said, okay. So I started thinking, and I went back literally almost 20 years ago. And 20 years ago, I was in college, and it wasn't going the way I was hoping, and I dropped out of college. And I wanted to open a business. The problem was I didn't have any money. So I went to my parents. I said, Mom, Dad, help me out, give me some money. They said, no, we don't have any money either, but what we'll do for you is we'll co-sign a loan. So I've already got now $40,000 in student loans. And now I'm going to start trying a business at 20 years old. So I get another $50,000 to go start this tanning salon. Well, it was great. I'm 20 years old. I've got my own business. I already own my own house. And now I'm going to work every day in my salon. Well, guess what? In Canada, people stop going to the tanning salons in the summertime. So within 6 months, all my hopes, all my dreams were completely shattered and gone. So now I have no more tanning salon. I've got $90,000 in debt, and I don't have any opportunity where to find money. So I start thinking, how am I going to get this money? I can't get just a regular job. I need a great job. So I start going through the newspaper. Back then we had newspapers, so not cell phones and Googles. So I went through the newspaper and I saw this job. It said, do you want to have a great job, make a guaranteed salary, plus commissions, have fun, and travel around the world? And I said to myself, fuck, that sounds perfect. That's exactly what I'd like to do. So I put on my best clothes and I went out for my job interview. And as I'm driving down the hill to this resort, it's called Carriage Hills Resort up in Ontario, Canada, I see this Porsche coming in and the guy's closing his roof of his Porsche. Now, I said, oh wow, that's a beautiful car, because I'm driving in like a Pontiac Sunbird at the time. So then I go to ask, I said, where do I go to park? So I go to the parking lot, and it's Range Rovers, Land Rovers, BMWs, and then along comes the Porsche. So I said to myself, wow, this is a place I want to be. My first business has already completely failed. My school I failed out of, and I need to fix this fast. So I had what we call my first why. Why am I going to work every day? Because I need the money. And I really had something to prove, because I had school teachers tell me, Sean, you're not going to make it. My actual college professor told me that I shouldn't be in that class because my parents didn't own a dealership. You're right, my parents didn't own a dealership, but they worked damn hard for the money that they've got. So now I've got to figure out, I got to get this job, I've got to make the money. So what do I got to do? I got to train. So they had this Sherry Levitin training back then, and it was fantastic for me at that time because it taught me all the basics of selling timeshare. But it didn't teach me what I really, really needed to learn, which is why I'm doing it. See, when you can focus on why you're going to work, why you're getting motivated, why you're waking up, why you're jumping out of your bed, why you need to get that money, why you want to buy that house, why you want to buy that ring, whatever it is, that's your reason why. And it's not a goal. See, the reason why is so much more powerful than a goal, that it's got to keep you motivated even when the goals have already passed. So what I want to ask you guys tonight, I want you to sit back and I want you to think. I need you to get deep into your mind, take a time alone from your family and your kids, and think about what is it that you really want in your life, right? Now, why is that so important to you? See, I can go back all the way to when I was a kid and I would have teachers tell me that I couldn't do something. That only made me want to do it more. See, you're going to have people in your life, including probably people just like me, that are going to tell you, hey, maybe you're not cut out to do this. Maybe you don't have what it takes to be a great timeshare salesman. But you've got to take those negative comments, because that's all they are negative comments, and you need to turn them around, and you need to use that for your fire. See, one time, and it was back in the beginning when I first started, I started selling every single day. And my first month, I had 14 sales. Now, for up there, that's a lot of sales to have in a month. And one of the salespeople, his name was Chris, he actually said to me, Sean, you're a flash in the pan. So I went home and I didn't understand what he meant by saying you're a flash in the pan. So I asked my friend, what did he think he meant by that? And he said, he thinks that you're going to fizzle out. So this was another comment that just motivated me and it got into my blood for me to go back tomorrow and get another deal. See, once you figure out what it is that hurts you, you can take that pain and now you're going to use that to propel you to your gain. See, you understand that? Pain and gain. It all goes together. So what I want you guys to be doing right now, think about this tonight, is what is it that has hurt you the most in your life? What is it that you can use as fuel to make the money that you want to make? And what I mean by that is, it's not just make a little bit of money. Make enough money to make everybody know how successful you are. Make enough money so that you can do anything that you want. Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, comment in the bottoms below. What I want to know is, what are your whys? What are your motivations? What is your passions? In the future, I'd like to know what you'd like me to talk about. Sean Young, sales trainer. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Money on the flow, baby. Can I tell you something? You's a pro. I'ma throw it up and let it flow, I'ma throw it up and let it flow. Cash money in the